Hi students, welcome back to Chakravarthy E Classroom. Today we are going to discuss a fantastic question from Time and Distance chapter. That too based on trains. A very good question, and this question has been taken from one of the previous competitive exams only, and in our course I have taken this one from the doubt clarification and PYQ. In both the places we have discussed this question. I am taking this one directly from there and explaining that one again for YouTube students so that the other students may be understanding our teaching methodology. Okay, right. And as far as the difficulty level is concerned, I can categorize this one as a good difficulty level question. We can place this one as a moderate to a little advanced level question. And in many competitive exams, you get this type of questions either at prelims or a mains level, depending upon the difficulty level of that particular examination. Anyway, students, you have to practice this type of questions. It is mandatory. Okay, right. First, read the question properly. What they have given: a train crosses a tunnel half of its length with a speed of 72 kilometers per hour in 1 minute. Simple. By reading this one, you can easily understand that. What is that? You can easily find out the length of the train from this one, because they have compared the length of the train with that of the tunnel, and they have given the speed as well as time. When they have given speed and time, finding out the distance is very simple. Alright, here distance is nothing but length of the train and the length of the tunnel. Anyway, I'll come back to that. Then what they have given: if the train speed has been increased by 20%, a very good one. Previously it was 72 kilometers per hour while crossing the tunnel. Then after that, if the speed has been increased by 20%, then find how much time would it take to cross another train of double its length, which is moving with a speed of 54 kilometers per hour in the same direction. See students, complete concept of trains has been introduced here, has been taken into consideration, and moreover relative speed concept is also there in the second part of the question, because the second part of the question they have given that the first train is crossing the second train with some speed, and even the second train is also in the movement. That means the speed becomes the relative speed in the same direction. We have solved many questions there. Right now, how to frame a blueprint of this particular question, because that's very important while solving the question. In what way we can solve it? See students, finally they have asked time. What is the time? You know that one, time is equal to distance by speed, isn't it? First you have to analyze the question in this way. I need to find out the time. What is the case here? First train with some speed is crossing the second train with this speed, isn't it? In this case, speed can be found out very easily, because that was 72 kilometers per hour into this is 20% increased. First train speed, second train speed, that's over. Okay, then after that, distance. You know this one, when one train is crossing the other train, how much distance is traveled? The distance is equal to the length of both the trains. You know that one, isn't it? For that reason, to find out the distance is nothing but length of train 1 plus length of train 2, isn't it? Before starting the solution, you have to keep this in the mind. I need to find out the time. I know how to calculate the speed here, and the distance is nothing but length of train 1, length of train 2. From where I can find out length of train 1 and length of train 2? Very simple. With the first statement, I can find out the length of train 1. And they have given that train 1's length is double that of train 2. So, once you find out length of train 1 into 2 you will get this one. That means I am able to solve the question with the given data. This is the right approach, students. I am telling you, before going for the solution, within seconds you have to analyze in this way. This is what exactly I need to find out. Right now, go for the simplification part. Simplification part is very simple. Once you have an idea on the question, doing the simplification or calculating that one is not a big issue. It's a cakewalk. Okay, now let me start this one. First, here with the first statement, crosses a tunnel half of its length. That means length of the tunnel, TU I'm writing, right? I'm taking the length of the tunnel as x meters. I use meters and meters per second also, because finally time, generally one train is crossing the other train. Generally in the options they give the time in terms of seconds. For that reason we use meters and meters per second. Okay, right. So I'm taking this one as x meters. And obviously here they have given train crosses a tunnel half of its length. That means length of the train, TR I am writing, will become what? 2x. That's it. Okay. Then after that, speed of the train is speed of the train is 72 kilometers per hour they have given. Okay, it crosses that one in 1 minute. Time is equal to 1 minute or 60 seconds. Now it's simple one. You can find out what is the length of the train here. How, students? Here I use the same formula, distance is equal to speed into time. In the first case, distance is nothing but length of the tunnel plus length of the first train. Okay, so that is 2x plus x, 3x, this is the distance, is equal to speed 72 kilometers per hour. As I told you just now, I am converting this one into meters per second. How to convert this one? 72 kilometers per hour to convert into meters per second, that is into 5 by 18. Done. Right? This is distance is equal to speed into time. Time is 60 seconds. That's all. Now solving this equation, you find out x is nothing but length of the tunnel into 2 you get length of the train, again into 2 you get length of the second train. As simple as this one. Okay, right. Now let's go for the simplification. 320 times this is 18, how many times? 18 fours, right? So 4 5s are 20, 20 into 20, 400. So x is equal to 400, or length of the tunnel is 400. Then obviously length of train 1 I am writing, first train will take, that is 400 into 2, 800 meters. I got one thing. Alright, now take the second case. What is the second case here? When length of train 1 is 800, I'll write again here. Train 1 is 800 meters, then length of train 2 is obviously double that one. So here, very simply, how they have given, find how much time would it take to cross another train of double its length. So here you see, second train is double the first train. I'm sorry, in the beginning I told you first train is double the second one. No. Second train, clearly. Just find how much time would it take to cross another train of double its length. That means length of train 2 is double the length of train 1. Now simply you see here, length of train 2, 800 into 2, 1600 meters. These are in meters. Done. Okay, here I need to find out the time. I use the same formula. What is this one? Distance is equal to speed into time. What is the distance, students, here? Here distance is nothing but length of train 1 plus length of train 2. No need to write this one, just for your understanding, and I assume that there may be some beginners also. For that reason I am writing this step. It is for you, not for the examiner. Okay, is equal to speed into time. Here what happens, the first train speed originally was 72 kilometers per hour. After that, the speed has been increased by 20%. We'll get some figure. And second train's speed is 54 kilometers per hour. Now, the first train is crossing the second train. In this case, that becomes the relative speed. Relative speed in the same direction means first speed minus second speed, because the faster one minus the slower one, obviously. Okay, so here it will become relative speed. I write relative speed into time. This is the variable I need to find out. What is time? Okay, now quickly find out, students, here. Already I know length here. What is the speed? You find out. To find out the speed, the original speed, previous speed was 72 kilometers per hour. Alright, now it has been increased by 20%. Increased by 20% means into, I taught this one in percentages chapter. So 72 increased by 20%. Simple that one, multiply that one with 120 by 100 or 6 by 5. So here clearly 6 by 5. This is the increased speed. Now, I want to convert this one to meters per second, from kilometers per hour to meters per second, because finally I need to find out the time. Generally in the options it will be mentioned in terms of seconds only. Okay, right, clearly. So into 5 by 18, that's it. I can get one speed. So quick simplification, you go for 5 and 5 cancel. This is 18 4 times. This is 6 for the 24 meters per second. This is the length speed of first train. Now what is the speed of second train? 54 kilometers per hour. Convert that one into meters per second. Again that is 5 by 18. This is 18 3 times, that is 15 meters per second. Now here relative speed 24 minus 15, that is 9 meters per second. All of you got the idea? To explain you, it is taking this much time. Otherwise, you can do it very, very easily. Okay, so clearly, I just take it off for space management and I'll do the final simplification here. We use the same formula, distance is equal to speed into time. Here, distance is 1600 plus 800, 2400 meters is equal to speed, relative speed, because both are moving in the same direction. 24 minus 15, that is 9 into time. Time I need to find out, that's it. So 90 is equal to 2400. Go for the simplification. 3 times 3 8s and this is 0. T is equal to, time is equal to 800 by 3 seconds is my answer. 800 by 3 seconds is my answer. Or else if you want to simplify this one, you can go for the mixed fraction also. This is 3 2 times 6, 2 is the remainder, 3 6 times, again 6 times. So that is 2 is the remainder, 2 by 3 seconds. Generally either that will be in the form of 800 by 3 seconds or 266 2 by 3 seconds in the examination. All of you got the idea? Say students, can't you do this question very quick? To explain this one, it took more than 10 minutes. But after reading the question, if you make a blueprint there, what exactly I need to find out, what is given in the question. Am I able to do it or not? Yes, I am able to. What I need to find out, quickly you can go for this one. Length of the first train, based on that everything will be unraveled in this way. This is the way, students. I hope you understood this one. Okay, generally in our classes we use this type of techniques. You have watched many of our videos on YouTube. You must be knowing this one, right? Now many vacancies are there at central government level and most of the state governments also they are filling up. For example, recently they have conducted police constables and SIs exam in Telangana state. In Rajasthan also I think they are conducting, UP also they are conducting. Everywhere this type of questions are very, very important. And 2 days ago in AP also, Andhra Pradesh also, they have announced for police jobs, constables and SIs. Nowadays SI and constable, particularly SI examination in almost all the states, they have increased the difficulty level. So almost that is at par with the bank exams, particularly sub-inspector papers, due to many reasons, of course. Anyway, whatever the reason may be, you should be equipped with everything. Only thing is that first learn the basics, then go for the practice. You can get speed and accuracy. Thank you very much, students, and I request all of you to subscribe this channel, our channel, and share this video with all your circles so that other students may also be benefited. Thank you so much.